Hey, how you doing? It's your boy Robbie Joe, the Miami Radio Show. Get at me, holla at me. Trying to get my numbers up. So today I want to talk about my personal top five Dolphins of all time, in no particular order, except for number one. Number one is number one, so I'll save number one. So number five. Remember, I'm old school now, so I'm not gonna pick none of the current guys at all. So Tyreek is not going to be on this list, even though Tyreek is a phenomenal player and he's done some great things as a Dolphin. He won't make this list. Number five for me, Richmond Webb. Love Richmond Webb. Dominant tackle. As a left tackle, he's unquestioned probably the best Dolphin I ever seen play at that position. I don't know who else you could put with him. Maybe a Brandon Albert when we had Brandon Albert, but Richmond Webb was solid, played every game, never was injured, always was there, was solid for Marino. He didn't have to worry about his blind side. So Richmond Webb, he'll be my number five. Number four. Number four is going to be a combo. So number four, I'm going to go with Duper and Clayton. Duper and Clayton's like Ernie and Bert, salt and pepper, peanut butter and jelly. Like, you can't really separate the two. Great receiving combination. We couldn't run the ball back in the day during the Duper and Clayton days. We couldn't run the ball at all, so we were primarily throwing the ball. In this NFL, they'd probably have 1,500 yards apiece as a duo. Probably one of the best duos Miami had. So not Richmond, Duper and Clayton. Those are my number four. Number three. Number three for me is going to be Zach Thomas. Zach Thomas, undersized linebacker, played tremendously tough, had the heart of a lion, probably one of the greats. Love Zach. Zach was the heart of Miami. What can you say? He played fierce ball. Came in, didn't expect, I think it was a 5th round pick. Nobody expected him to make the team. Not even make the team. Definitely didn't expect him to make the start. That was unheard of. But Jimmy believed in him. He showed his prowess. He showed his worth. And Zach Thomas was great. Is he a Hall of Famer? I think Zach's a Hall. I'm not 100% sure. If he's not a Hall of Famer, he should be a Hall of Famer. So Zach Thomas. That's my number. What number we on? 5, 4, 3. That's my number three. Number two. JT, baby. JT, tight work. Jason Taylor, if you don't know who I'm talking about. I believe he's the Dolphins' all-time sack leader. One of the best players we've seen come out here, defensive end. I know we didn't expect him to become what he became, skinny guy. Didn't look the part at what a traditional defensive end was, but he wrecked it. I mean, he wrecked it to the point where we know who his sister is. She's on TV right now doing her thing. JT was amazing. It hurt that one year when he went to the Jets. But for me, number two, all-time great. Number one. Is there any question? Dan the Man Marino, of course. Wish my dog would have got a Super Bowl. Unfortunately, he didn't. If he did, he'd always be in the conversation for the greats. Revolutionized the game. He was ahead of his time. He was the best to ever do it. Even when he got hurt, he had the Achilles. He's around here limping around, still getting it done. When we had Dan Marino, it always felt like you're going to win the game. I don't care what the score was. I don't care what was going on. I don't care what it looked like. You could be down 28-14. Fourth quarter come around, he get that ball in his hands, he do his thing, whop, right back in it. That was Dan Marino. Like, he was the man. I really wish we could have put a better surrounding cast around him. I mean, he had some great receivers, but it's like we could never get the running backs together. In fact, I'm going to do a video about that. The most unheard of running backs during the Marino era. I think we had people like Bernie Parmalee, probably never heard of him. Mark Higgs, Sammy Smith. We had some trash, to be honest with you, like some straight trash Marino had to work with. And Marino still mostly was a winner. Oh my God. I might have to scratch somebody. I'm going to have to do 6. Because how can you leave out Ricky Williams? You can't. He had like a 2-year window when he was like dominant. Nobody could do nothing with Ricky Williams. So I got to give Ricky Williams an honorable mention or something. He got to be in the conversation. Ricky Williams was great. I remember that year when we went for the 2000. I went to one of the games. I went to the game. I believe it was Chicago. It was raining, pouring. Ricky still was doing his thing. We're actually the reason why Ricky got kicked out of the league, I think. The man had to smoke weed. We gave that man so many totes, it was ridiculous. Dave Wannstedt gave that man so many totes, he ran him into the ground. But Ricky Williams has to get an honorable mention. And another honorable mention would be Sam Madison and Patrick Surtain as a duo. One of the greatest cornerback duos there are. I believe Sam got a Super Bowl. Boisterous, big personality, loved him. Pat was the complete opposite, but then lock you down. You see his son even made it into the league. So you got to get those boys an honorable mention as well. Man, I keep doing this because I'm thinking about Tim Bowens now too. He got to get an honorable mention too. You got to give Big Timbo, an honorable mention too, because he was great. Like, he was great, quiet, but he went about his business and he did his thing. So that's my 5 plus honorable mentions. Tell me what you think. Who's your top Dolphins of all time? Like all-time greats. Who you like? Comment below.